Alright, TikTok username method, let's go. Firstly, I want to state that I'm doing this on iOS. However, you can do this on any platform that you choose, whether it be PC or Android or just iOS. Just follow these steps in your platform's just like settings, basically. Let's start with getting a VPN. So first you need a VPN and set it to Japan. A VPN with Japan. So I use something called OVPN Spider. I definitely recommend it because it works for me, and it'll probably work for you. So you want to first download that. It'll take you to this page, and you want to click on JP. Just get that ready. And this, as you can see, these are all free Japan IPs. Secondly, you want to go to settings and just set your region to Japan. So you go to general, you want to scroll down to language and region, and you want to click Japan. Well, you want to click it'll say your country here. You want to click your region, and you want to click Japan, basically. I'm not about to set it back to UK just to set it to Japan again, but I'd rather just not waste my time and yours. It's easy as. Takes a minute, takes two, it doesn't really matter, just be patient. Secondly, once you've done that, you want to turn on your VPN. Now, you'll get hit up with an ad because you're a cheapskate and can't afford a good VPN or a paid one, but fuck it, it's free, so who am I to complain? Alright, you want to skip the ad, and yeah. Now, sometimes this VPN, it like doesn't load, so it'll say connecting, but then it just doesn't say connected like it does now. So you just switch it, because sometimes these servers are down. You'll see alive, that probably means it's on. So once you got your VPN on, you want to delete TikTok now, and then you want to go to App Store, and then you want to reinstall it. Now, the reason you want to do this is because you've set your region to Japan, you set your VPN on as Japan, so now TikTok's going to get confused when you reinstall it, thinking you're in Japan. So once that's downloaded, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a fair while, depending on your internet speed and the VPN speed as well. But once you've downloaded it, you want to open it, and you want to go to create a new account. So alright, here we go. So you'll get to this page where it says by continuing with an account located in Japan at the bottom. Now you'll know it's correct, like if the methods worked and if it's correct. If it by default says Japan, otherwise you can set it to Japan on here. But if you go to the sign up page, if it has Line and Kakao Talk on there, that means it's worked as well. If you go to the login page and it says it, like it'll say that no matter what, if you're using the VPN, even if it doesn't like think you're in Japan, like so if you're using the VPN, it will say that as a sign-in method. But now you want to go to create account, set your birthday, just click OK. Now you want to create a new account. You'll know it's in Japan if like these emails at the bottom say .jp. So if you go on my Discord server, there is a there is a command called MailGen where you can generate emails. Easy peasy. You go to link. Let's copy the email. There will be a copy in the top left. Now, I'd recommend using a temp mail because then you can change your email in the future without having like to verify it or anything. So it's quite easy. Sometimes it requires like a 6-digit code. That's why you need temp mails. But yeah. Now you can set your password. Since this is just a temporary account, I'm just going to set it to some random shit. Doesn't really matter. Alright, you want to click skip here. And then if you go to your account now, it'll have some random username. Now the first thing you want to do once you create your first account and like first view, you want to go to the 3 lines top right, click the settings button, click account, and then user information. Now, as you can see here, account region is Japan. If by now it doesn't say Japan, that means you fucked up somewhere. So you're going to have to like redo the whole steps. So until you get Japan. So you're going to have to like delete everything. You have to reinstall it, set your region to Japan, and like hope it fucking works. Because if it doesn't say Japan here, that means this method is definitely not going to work for you. And you're going to have to make that work. So now what you need is your session ID. So in my Discord server, you can grab that. It'll give you a link. Grab session ID, and then you click this link, click open, and then don't get fooled by this information. There's a bunch of shit here, just ignore it. What you need is something called a session key. So as you can see here, it's a session key. You want to select the actual values after that. Don't get like confused with all this information. All you need is a session key, and then once you get that, you want to click set session ID, and then you paste in. Sometimes it gives you blank outputs, or sometimes it'll give you the wrong output. If it's not your username, then basically just do it a couple times. If it still doesn't work, then your session key is wrong and you might have to do the like make a new account. Now, as you can see, the username is 04 as like the same as on the account, and the nickname is user this that this that. It doesn't really matter, but if you want to click on it, it will take you to the link of your TikTok account. So if you're doing this on PC, you can't really access your TikTok account if you're like creating it on your phone or whatever. It's just easier to use. It's just, you don't need to do that. It's just like there if you want. Now is the fun part. You click change username. This is the best part. You get to like add fonts and do whatever. So let's just do for like just a bunch of random numbers. Let's go to fonts channel. And yeah, if you join my Discord server, there'll be like a bunch of like fonts you can choose from. So here. So you can do emojis, you can do fonts, you can do spaces like space bar. Like, let's just do this. Let's cut that. Go back to the server and go to here. And let's paste that in here. Alright, so now you can click change username, press enter, and there we go, boom, it's done. Sometimes it'll give you an error. If it gives you an error, just like change your name, because sometimes like the name won't work because it's either already taken or there's just an issue with it. But most fonts work, most symbols work, most emojis work, and yeah, that's it. Now when you go back to TikTok, it will give you this thing, click not now, and then boom, it's done. Now you can use you can change your username multiple times if you want with the same session ID. So let's just do this as test. Boom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's quite simple. Now obviously you don't want to do that though, because you're probably some greedy motherfucker trying to claim every single username on the planet. As how we all, like, I got bored after 100, so I thought I'd just finally make a tutorial on this thing. But yeah, that's how you do it, man. There is scripts on how to do this, like what the bot does. It's just I made it into a Discord bot because it saves me so much time. And plus, so many people are like having errors doing it, and they're doing it on phone. So it's like you have to download the Python script on your phone through some Python app, which requires VP, like a premium or like whatever. It's just long in it. But if you want to do that, the scripts will also be in the Discord server. The bot will be in the Discord server. Everything's in the Discord server. So yeah, link in the description or something like that. If you have any issues, just like hit me up in the Discord server or in the comments, and I'll help you out. Any questions in the comments, Discord server, done. Safe. Bye.